Types of heat exchanger leak testing, we've divided them into two groups: commonly used methods and alternative, or you could say unconventional ones. In practice, the most commonly used methods include the hydraulic test, air pressure test, non-invasive fluorescent test, a fluorescent or dye penetrant test with disassembly, helium testing, and hydrogen testing. The alternative or so-called unconventional methods include ultrasonic testing, conductivity measurement, electromagnetic testing, and turbidity measurement.
Igor, in your opinion, among the methods we've already mentioned, what criteria should be used to choose the most appropriate one? And in your view, should these methods sometimes be combined with one another to ensure the desired result, a more effective approach that gives companies confidence that their heat exchangers are truly leak-tight?
Yes. In fact, manufacturers always aim to minimize costs. That's completely normal, and to continuously improve operational efficiency. So, in cases where there are no obvious signs of leakage, for example, no product contamination, the heat transfer medium, such as chilled water, is clean, and the heat exchanger is relatively new and properly maintained, then of course it makes more sense to use non-invasive testing methods. Because every disassembly of a plate heat exchanger leads to gasket replacement and requires significantly more time to perform the test. So, to answer your question, in most cases it's best to begin with non-invasive methods. If a non-invasive test confirms or even suggests the presence of a leak, then, as you rightly pointed out, it makes sense to combine it with with a disassembly-based method to more thoroughly understand the exact nature and location of the leak, and to take well-targeted, effective steps to prevent it from recurring in the future. Another way to classify these methods is by their level of accuracy. And in this regard, it can be said that the hydraulic and air methods are considered less accurate than, for example, the helium method. Fluorescent method, well, probably in the middle.
Thank you very much.